Hi there, welcome back. Picture this. You are at a networking event, maybe it's your first 5 minutes of your job even, and someone asks you, "So, what do you do?" And suddenly you freeze. You know you're good at your job, you know you use AI tools quite brilliantly, but your answer comes out, "Well, I use ChatGPT a lot, but I also like to review everything myself before I send it out." That's not a pitch. That's a shrug in a sentence. So today we are going to fix that for good. By the end of this video, you will have a tight, confident 30-second pitch that makes your hybrid human AI workflow sound exactly like what it is, a real valuable skill. Okay? Let's go. So what exactly is a skill stacking pitch? Simple. Is a short answer, usually 30 seconds or less, that explains how you combine your own human skills like judgment, taste, strategy, relationships with AI tools to get better results than anyone else. Notice the vocabulary here because these words are gold in a business context. We say we leverage a tool, not just use it. That word alone sounds 30% more senior in an interview. So we talk about our workflow, the actual sequence of what you do, and most importantly, we talked about our value add. That's the special thing you bring that AI can never. So here's the golden rule. Never describe AI as a replacing your work. Always describe it as extending your work or augmenting yourself. That single shift in framing changes everything about how people perceive about you. Now, so let's build your pitch using simple 3-part rule. Say it with me, okay? So task, stack, and outcome. So part 1 is the task. Start with what you're actually responsible for, what your job title, your function. For example, I manage client onboarding. Part 2 is the stack. This is the heart of your pitch. Explain the division of labor between you and AI. So who does what? For example, I use AI to draft the first version of onboarding documents and flag risks, and I handle the client relationship and final judgment calls. Simple. Third one is the outcome. End with the result. A number, a time saved, a quality improvement. For example, that combination cuts our onboarding time by 40% without losing the final and the personal touch. So, task, stack, and outcome. 3 parts, 30 seconds, done. So let's compare. Here's the weak version, the one most people default to. For example, I use AI a lot in my job. It helps me be more efficient with tasks. Honestly, that sentence could apply to literally anyone. It says nothing about you. So here's the stronger and better version. I lead market research at my company. I use AI to process and summarize hundreds of data points in minutes, and I apply my strategic judgment to turn that into recommendations our leadership actually trusts. Last quarter, the workflow cut our research time in half and improved accuracy. Do you hear the difference? The second version has a real job title, a real split of labor, and a real number. It's specific, it's memorable, and it makes you sound like the expert, not the AI. So pause the video for a second and try saying your own version out loud and give it a go. Okay? But I need to move on. So it's a quick quiz time. 3 quick quiz questions. No stress, no pressure, just practice. Okay? So, question 1. Which word sounds more senior in a pitch? Leverage, use, or touch? Answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer is leverage. It's the word that instantly signals confidence and control over a tool instead of just casual use. Okay? Number 2. Which sentence is the strongest skill stacking pitch? A. I'm really good with technology and AI tools. B. I use AI to draft initial reports, then I refine the strategy and present to stakeholders. And C is AI does most of the work now, so my job is much easier. So answer in 1, 2, and 3. The answer is B. It names the task, splits the labor clearly, and ends with a measurable result, where A is quite vague and C makes you sound replaceable. Okay. Third one, it's a true or false question. So you should describe AI as replacing your work. The answer is absolutely, you know it, false. Because remember our golden rule from earlier. Always frame AI as extending your work and never replacing it. So if you did 3 out of 3, good job. So I think you are quite ready to build your own pitch easily. Okay, let's move on. Now, as I said, it's your turn. On screen is your fill in the blanks template. Your role, I use AI to what AI can handle while I focus on your human added value. And that combination, the result. Take 30 seconds today, right now, even, and write your own version. Say it loud 3 times until it feels quite natural, not memorized. Because here's the thing. This exact page works in a job interview, in your LinkedIn profile, like for example, about you section, in a 2-minute networking chat, or in your next performance review when explaining your impact to your team leader, your manager, or your higher authorities. So in the AI era, the personals who stand out aren't the ones who avoid AI or using AI blindly. They're the ones who let it replace their voice either. They are the ones who use clearly and confidently and explain how they think alongside it, the AI. That's Okay. Well, that's it. You now have a real confident answer to what do you do built for the AI era. If this kind of helped you, well, kindly hit that like and subscribe button. Every week I come up with a real life solution for the problem that people face in the office conversations in this AI era, and it can be really immediately implemented. Okay, so no fluff. So drop your own 30-second pitch in the comments below. I will read them and I will give a feedback, and I'll definitely give a thumbs up. So anyway, see you next time in the next lesson. Go use that pitch today. Cheers.